Good lord, those guys are entirely too annoying. I'm gonna have to move that thing up at some point. Not today, but at some point. I don't think I'll be spending too much time in this spot right now. It occurred to me right after I turned the camera off, actually, that I forgot to give Mr. Reed 501 his sign. So rather than name the cloaca up there after him, because that's not, you know, I don't think it's very cool to give someone their very own cloaca. But I just named this pen after him, featuring Captain Wiggles and Professor Cluckenstein, which still makes me giggle every time I say his name. Professor Cluckenstein. So, on the to-do list for today, I plan on fixing my Reed Farm automator, because a lot of people left some awesome comments that said I did it wrong, and I did, but I don't think it'll take very much to fix. I'm not going to spend, obviously, a whole lot of time making it efficient at this point. I thought about it, and there are some things I could do to make it way more efficient. But rather than do that, I'm just going to go for the quick fix, because it still does its job. So, it's got two settings right now, actually, if you had just finished watching last episode. The two settings are Extended Pistons and Auto Harvest. So I want that not to be the case. I want to have Receded Pistons be one of the settings. So I believe this should work. Damn it. Let's see if I can do that. Okay. And that should do the trick, right? I hope. You got your piece of grass. Let me go check on the pistons. Oh man, they're gonna be extended right now. Damn it. Okay. So that didn't work. Is that just because this is doing that? So now they should be... Okay, they are definitely reseeded. But I don't know if they're harvesting right now. I need to go gather some reed and test that. It's kind of hard to see. Well, actually, I can just look at this line, I guess. Sorry, I'm going back and forth a lot. Because once this line goes off, I know that it has been fired. So, move some of this junk. Just one piece of glass. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, so the pistons just fired, and they are currently reseated, so the lever should be set to auto-harvest at the moment. There's a lot of skeletons around here. Okay, whatever bottom is auto-harvest. And this should be reseeded. I hope. God, I hope. Ugh. Let's see what we got. Yes, it is reseeded, and it is not firing, right? Let's test it out. Perfect. Okay, so this is exactly what I want. The only technical downside is that this thing the timer is always just going, whether or not I have the switch turned on or off. But it would take more time to fix that than I care to put into it at the moment, so I'm not going to worry about it. But for the time being, that is exactly what I want it to be doing. Now, I just need to fix that sign. I'll need more sticks. Who left this open? Were you raising a barn? So now, the two options are... What is it that they are? Off and on now, correct? Because on means auto-harvest? Yeah. And then, once I choose to go AFK, then I can do that instead. Start messing with my mouse silencer here. There we go. So, after that, the next thing on my to-do list is to go ahead and build an automated wheat farm. I'm gonna wait for the sun to go down before I do that. So, it's good enough time to play with our inventory. Eggs, I can go deposit in here. And solids, there we are. I'm gonna need the pickaxe and the shovel. I'm not gonna worry about the redstone bits yet. You don't need you. Get my buckets full of water. I will definitely need those. Got my buckets full of water. And some dirt. I'm gonna need some dirt. Should not have put that other dirt away so soon. I probably won't need a whole lot of it, actually. But never hurts to have more than you need, unless you're dealing with, like, huge inventory problems. And I don't think a hoe ever survived. No. Let's go ahead and make a nice classy iron hoe. And since I have that workshop, I can probably move all of this stuff over there. I'll worry about that later. For now, it's time to finally get around to doing this farm. Maybe it'll grow by the time I'm done. And all this junk. Oh, I can actually just step on it. That's going to feel great. I'll fill all this up first, though. It is strangely satisfying to walk on crops. Just because you get to do it so rarely. Okay, fill in all the water, and then begin this process. I was running low on wheat too, so this is good timing to do this. Go, and there we go. Fuck it. Okay. Now, I guess this will all just become dirt eventually, so I'm not going to worry about moving it. We should have... how do I want to do this? How do I want to shape this? I guess just go balls out for the moment and do it as wide as we possibly can. I want to leave a walking path right there, so probably right here will be one of the sides and where the water fills up. I think. I don't know, maybe I won't do it as big as possible. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. So this is just going to be a good old-fashioned water channel. Fill all of these up. And then water expands, or it keeps some farmland wet for 4 blocks, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got the other one right here. Did I go? I didn't go all the way to the end. I went that far. Okay, and now fill all you up with water. Man, I need to go grab some food. Whoa. Whoa, when did you guys start producing so much? Jeez. Bread's on me so that I can sit down at my table and have a food break. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Ah, delicious waste of bread. Okay.
I can sit down at my table and have a food break. Nom 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 nom
And get back to filling up this farm. Oh. Make sure we get all of it. Don't leave any missing corners, like someone did last time. That someone being me. And just fill all that up so it's not an issue. And let's see how this is gonna work. I just realized I already messed that up. Okay, yeah, so we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you're gonna go up. So the water right here, rather than being like that, you'll have to flow down like a waterfall. Okay. Okay. Yeah, just thinking out loud, but we're getting ideas. We're building. We're doing it. Huh. I actually just restarted my computer because it did some sort of weird lag spike thing that I didn't think you guys needed to see. So, I don't know what's going on with that. My computer seems to have a mind of its own. I set the render distance to tiny, and hopefully it shouldn't be a problem for the rest of this episode. Hopefully. So, now, just gonna fill all this in. I hope I have enough dirt to do this. Kinda suck if I didn't. Actually, I'm probably gonna need to go grab more dirt anyway. And what we're gonna do with the water... that is gonna be a challenge, because if water's gonna be flowing right here, it's gonna need edges to flow on, and it's gonna want to flow right there. Man, that sucks. Okay, I might have to have the water be right here and then put a wall right here. It's not going to be the most space-efficient design, I don't think, but it will have to be the only way I can do it. Have a waterfall, keeping an entire multi-tiered structure, what's it called? Saturated, I guess is the word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that'll be enough. So I'm going to have 2 layers, and I'm going to be able to plant that far away. So now I'm going to move all this junk out the way, and we're going to change this into one giant waterfall-y thing, technically speaking. There we go, and I'll leave you up, actually, so that now you will be the section where the water flows. Keep all of that like that, and we might make this, well, I'm definitely going to make this out of a prettier resource, I think, later, probably glass, but for the time being, I'll probably even put it higher up than this. Ooh, I should do that now, though. I don't want to have to move this entire thing. Gotta be concerned about looks while we're building for this. Okay, yeah, let's go higher up. We don't want to do bare minimum. Let's go up by 2, shall we? Alright. There should be good. Okay, and that way the water will just flow straight down from that point, rather than expanding in mid-air, which we do not want. And where are we going? Oh, we're still going for a while. I'm definitely going to need more dirt than this. I'm just making sure everything, the idea of it works right now. I'll test that, actually. I'll go get more glass, more dirt. Right? Yes, so then that will keep all these farms right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? I did my math wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and then 5. Okay, no. I did my math correctly. So, I'm gonna go grab that dirt that I talked about. Yeah, I'm just gonna start building it out of dirt or glass now also. That way I don't have to tear anything down later. And I don't even think I have enough glass to do that. To the sand! To the sand. A couple of these. That'll be good for now. I'm not gonna worry about using those for us. And a whole bunch more dirt. Okay. Let's get going on the glass. Where's it gonna be? Right there, I believe. This is straight up. Yep, straight up. Okay. Oops. Oops. Oh, man. I'm not on the ball today. Okay, and now do the whole thing with water, make sure it works. Especially see how it starts looking once it gets to the glass portion. Man, that is ugly right now. Cannot wait to fix this. And these water springs down here will always be regenerating, so I've always got access to water springs at the bottom of this waterfall. And then that should keep the entire thing exactly what it's supposed to be doing, if that makes any sense. That'll keep all these farms wet, as we can see it's already doing right now. Okay. So, let's go Let's replace as much as we can glass for the moment. And I'm going to have, what, 19 pieces? Well, I'm curious to see if we're going to have enough or not. This is probably, honestly, going to be a fairly big project for this point in the series. And it looks like I doubt I'm going to be able to finish it in this episode. Oh no! How dare you! Clean all that mess up. Damn it. Okay. Always a problem. Something you gotta look out for when you're working with water. Man, I need to be faster with that. I do not want that stuff spreading and having to deal with a whole big water mess to clean up by hand. Three left? Yeah, I'm gonna run back to the furnaces just so I can call this done. We need only, yeah, 3 more. 14 should do the trick if we only need 3. And these are all... Actually, could have kept some of these fields. Oh well, could have kept them how they were. And then right back here is where we're going to have the primary flow. That's going to wash over the entire thing. I'm not leaving myself a whole hell of a lot of room for redstone work. So, slight concern of mine, but we can make it work. We can always make it work. There we go. Make sure we got all of this. So the water is going to flow down here, and because it's thin enough... Man, that sucks. I wish we could get all 4. I don't know if it's possible to do that with a multi-tiered structure, though. Okay. That's all going to flow down, and I wonder... I wonder if we can get this entire thing to just get set off by one single water source block, and then just split it as it goes down the center. I want to try that out. But water naturally splits in 3, and this is an even number, not an odd number. I'm certainly not going to make it one smaller, and I can't make it one bigger. So, okay, well, I know how we can do that, at least. So, let's go up like this. I don't know how much we're going to have to go up by either. Probably not a lot, I imagine. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll be enough. It doesn't need to hit the corners. It should. Okay. Well, I want to test this out. See how this water flows like this. Keeps everything. And it will bring it to this point right here. Okay. So I want that one water spring to hit the 2 corners just like they are right there. And I think we can push... No, we don't want to push it back. If anything, I might want to push this back one. I'll worry about that later. We can always make the end of that smaller. But for right now, we need to worry about how to split this single water source block. So let's draw it. That's a good idea. Let's draw where it's going to come from. Okay, let's go use sand, because sand uses gravity, just like dirt does. Delicious eggs! Nom 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 nom. Grab a couple sand blocks. Need these seeds on me immediately. And this sand that I'm using will represent how the water is going to flow. And then we're just going to trace around it. So you can be right there. And then... You can be farm. No, you can't be farm. Yeah, yes, you can. So if we go like this, then you can be farm. Just keep it symmetrical on each side. There we go. And then keep this going across here, I guess. And then if you flow down right there... Okay. Okay. So what we need to do is have a piston be in charge of one water source block up here. And And then once it opens, it splits these two directions, so the water source is going to be up. So water source is going to be right here, right? And then that's where it'll split on this side, but not on this side. So, do like this, just so we can visualize. And just build out a little bit so we can see. And then you should do that. Okay, so it'll split right there. So that means if the piston is in charge of it, where are we going to put this piston at? Oh, that's right. That's why I built it up by 2. So this can actually be 1 level higher? Lower? Higher? Oh, I'm confusing myself now. It's going like that. I need to go grab my piston so we can start doing this. And I have it down here? Yes, okay. I'm still going to do my dirt on me. I don't think I need all that much sand, though. Okay. So if we're having our water split into 2 pieces right here, the piston will have to block it off right below it. Oh, forgot about that. So piston's blocking this off. This is... Oh, what if we do that? I don't know if there's any way to do this with just 1 piston. You know what, we can have 2 pistons. We can just have 2 pistons. That'll make our life easier. There we go. It's not that expensive anyway. Okay, so the water will flow down here. There will be 1 water source block right there. And now we just need to trace all these sand blocks so we make sure the water goes exactly where we want it to go. But again, we will be doing that with glass just so it's nice and pretty. And I hope I have enough glass. 48, 64 plus whatever that other number was. Should be enough. So we're going to have you all be blocked off. Let's see, and you're flowing right there, so we don't need to really block this direction. There we go. Okay. Okay, and then you need to be glass. Oh. Damn you. Okay. And then if that doesn't need to be blocked. This needs to be glass, though. There we go. Damn it. Oh, this took way less glass than I thought it would. That's good. That is a good thing. Nah. And nah. Okay, let's test it out and find out where our holes are at. Technically it's good, but that is what the testing process is for. Beautiful. Exactly what we want it to do. Brings every item into 1 spot. Oh, awesome. Okay. Come on, sand. Stop hiding over there. So now that is taken care of, we're going to need to hook up some redstone lines to our pistons. So let's do it from right here. And it'll be going straight across those. Man, this is going to be ugly. Yeah, it's upsetting. We can find a way to make it pretty, though. I think we're going to need some cobblestone to do that. Okay, let's go grab some cobble. Or better yet, cobblestone or stone bricks? This place does seem to have a stone brick motif, but with the workshop up there, and I'm not really liking the way cobble's looking these days. Yeah, let's just... More combination of stone and stone bricks. This many... Oh man, I didn't leave myself much stone. Okay, that'll be good for now. I got my pickaxe on me, my dying shovel. delicious eggs. And I need to water the other side too. Okay, but let's just do this for now. Make sure this is all built to specification. What are you doing there? You're unnecessary, and you are also unnecessary. But when the pistons extend, they will completely block off the water. Let's do stone for right here. And how far back do we want to make this? Let's go have it flush with this. No, because that's going to intersect with that line, so that can't do that. So it'll go straight back right here, and I guess that's where it'll start going down. I'm going to have to do something with this area, because this is about to get ugly. And you need to work your way underground. Probably the soonest way to do that. Oh, you know what I can do to make this pretty? Is make it look like this is something done on purpose. So only one of these sides is going to have redstone. And we're going to cover this whole thing up somehow. I don't know how yet. We'll worry about that later. Just going through the ideas until I get this farm built. So, okay. So now we need redstone bits so we can start testing all this. Out of the way, zombie. I got stuff to do in there. Okay, so now we gather our redstone and just build a basic lever for testing. There we go. Oops. Gather up our eggs again. And go redstone it up. Do, 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 do. There we go, and that cock blocks all the water for our farm, so shit, I think we are just about done. We can knock this out with the rest of this episode. I'm gonna cut the episode a little long, but oh, you know what, we can't. We still need to plant everything. So I guess, yeah, I'll call it quits right here. We can call this a work in progress. Tomorrow I'm going to be adding the other layer of hydration onto this side, as well as planting all my farms and whatnot. So I'll see what I can do about going AFK under my chicken toilet here. And who knows, maybe I'll actually have some eggs tomorrow. But I'll start doing some boring stuff, putting all the stuff I don't need back in chests, and I will see you guys later.